Daily Wire. Got something for you. The bullet found in Steven Avery's garage with Teresa Marie Halbach's DNA on it because it went through her brains is Steven Avery's garage. Minus the associated brain matter and material that would be flying all over everything. Minus the pints and quarts and gallons of blood all over the frickin' place. That's not a crime scene. So there's a bullet with Teresa's DNA on it because it went through her brain. She was killed someplace else. And that bullet wound up in Steven Avery's garage. Means Manitowoc County Sheriff, Calumet County Sheriff had possession of that bullet. Means they killed Teresa. The Manitowoc County Sheriff's Department, Calumet County Sheriff's Department killed Teresa by shooting her through the head with a .22, then retrieving that .22 and planting it in Steven's garage. There you go. Manitowoc County, Calumet County, whoever discovered the bullet, or what team discovered the bullet, killed Teresa. Because Teresa wasn't killed in the garage. There's no crime scene in the garage other than evidence of a murder happening someplace else beyond Steven Avery's control. How do you like that shit? What the fuck? Why can't we frickin' think logically? What dumb fuck? Who the fuck thinks that way? Logic is beyond them. Logic. Oh, fuck. Anyway, fuck. So, I'm sitting here thinking, I really want to go in that interview room and Brendan, yeah, you go over here and go get yourself a Coke, grab a sandwich, I'll take care of this. And have Wiggert and Fassbender interrogate me. Oh, I would love that. But I'm watching Brendan's statements. You all say confession, false confession. Both are confessions. Fuck you. Okay? It's like guilty or not guilty. Fuck you. It's either guilty or you're innocent. It's not guilty with one and not on it, which nobody hears anyway. Okay? Brendan's statements. Not Brendan's false confession. Brendan's statements, and statements only. True, false has nothing to do with it. Confession has that element of guilt. Statements. I would not trade places with Brendan. Brendan did just fucking fine on his own. You don't know how to read Brendan. You have no clue how to read Brendan. Fuck. Get a United States Air Force survival instructor on prisoner interrogation, okay, and run Brendan's statements through him. Somebody that knows what the frick they're doing, not you. I happen to know what the frick I'm doing. So, Brendan, we're going to interrogate your ass until we get what we want. It's basically the premise to begin with. They went in there with an agenda. Brendan's smarter than you think. Brendan has intelligence. As a matter of fact, Brendan is more intelligent than you are. You know that? Brendan is more intelligent than the masses of all of making a murderer. That's right. I would not trade places with Brendan. No. As much as I would like to, mind you, but no. Brendan did better than I could do. See, I just crucify him right then and there. Brendan, under the situation that he had, he's smart. He's smart. You're stupid. That's what it is. So, let's look at Brendan for a minute. Brendan, how did Steven kill Teresa? Okay. Brendan read this book, Kiss the Girls or something like that. So he's like, oh wow, I read this book, Kiss the Girls, okay. And they're asking him these questions. And they keep asking him these questions. And the more they keep asking these questions, he keeps coming up with, if I tell them I heard her screaming. He knows that Blane's standing right there and didn't hear her screaming. Yeah, I heard her screaming. Sure. Tell you what you want to hear. I'm not stupid. Okay. So Blane says, she wasn't screaming. I don't know what Brendan's talking about. And you can hear somebody screaming because Brendan went home. But wait a minute. We can't have that. We got to hear Brendan has to take the mail home. See, Brendan says, how'd I get there? I took the mail home. Well, Brendan knows that Grandma Avery, or Mama Avery, takes the mail. He doesn't. He does not deliver Steven Avery's mail. He has never delivered Steven Avery's mail. Why? Grandma does it. Or Mama Avery does it. Okay? Mama Avery goes down to the mailbox, grabs the mail, and delivers the mail to everybody. That's what she does. Brendan don't deliver the mail. So Brendan's delivering the mail. So far, he's covered his ass on 2 points. Number one, Blane doesn't hear Teresa screaming. Number two, Deloris Avery delivered Steven's mail. Deloris said she delivered his mail. Steven said she delivered his mail that day. He even went down, excuse me, Teresa, while you're tied up on the bed, and I know you smoke. Okay, so I put a cigarette in your face and I'll light it for you. I'm going down with my mother. Go have lunch with her. I'll be back. Don't say anything. Fuck. Stupid people, man. Bleh. Okay. So that's two. Next. Steven has me in there. I'll go ahead and do a gory story, okay? We got Steven Seaman. We got Brendan Seaman. We got Teresa bodily fluids. We've got blood. We've got... Each time they ask him more and more to keep pushing, he keeps throwing... Oh, now we got hair floating all over the place in this small room, okay? And Brendan knows forensics that they're going to go look for all this hair that's supposed to be in this room. And Brendan knows that when they get there, they're not going to find any of this shit. And they don't. Brendan's smart. Brendan has an alibi that he was never in that room. Blane, no screaming. Grandma, or Deloris Avery, delivered Steven's mail. Out. No way you can use that in a court of law. No way. He's alibied both search and sessions. You want me in there? Okay, I'll cut off her hair. Fine. I'll have her tied so there's marks. Okay. Notice I put chains and ropes. Chain, leave marks. Ropes, leave fibers. Brendan's thinking. And you could see him thinking. And his chest. And their counter chest. Brendan's not fucking stupid, you idiots. How can you have Brendan in that bedroom, period? Blane, no screaming. Grandma, I delivered the mail that day. Brendan didn't. Steven was down with Deloris having lunch or something. Okay? What? You people. I'm so intelligent that I'm stupid as fuck. Okay? You had an agenda. The cops had an agenda. Lauren and his lawyers had an agenda. Why didn't Steven's lawyer, or Brendan's lawyers say, hey, wait a minute, put Blane up there. Blane, did you hear Teresa screaming? Now. Put Grandma Avery up there, right? Deloris? Yeah. Did you deliver the mail that day? Yes, I did. Brendan's not stupid. Why did Steven Avery shoot Teresa Marie Halbach in the head 10 times with a .22 in the garage? Because Brendan knows they've got to come up with 10 .22 bullets. And they got to come up with all this brain matter. And they got to come up with all this quarts, pints, gallons of blood in the garage, of which he knows Teresa was never in the garage. Brendan's intelligent. You're stupid. That's what. So go ahead, go find all 10 fucking rounds and Teresa all over that garage. And Teresa's never been in that garage. Brendan's not stupid. You don't know how to read Brendan for shit. Oh, Night Rider. Oh shit, Brendan's stupid. We gotta make him dumb as a post. And then we can insert ourselves into it. And we can make money off of it too. Oh, wow, I'm gonna dive into this. I'll make my career off of this. I'll make my career off of Brendan Dassey because I got the hearts and the minds of stupid fucking sheep. And that's what you are. You're stupid fucking sheep. I just destroyed Brendan Dassey in a matter of about 15 minutes. 15 minutes of logical thought process. There you go. Brendan's not stupid. Brendan kept giving him all this information that they can't confirm because it didn't happen. They should discover that Brendan wasn't telling them the truth. And they did. And then they hit it, and then they twisted it, and they turned it, and they wound it around this way, and they did that, and they shoved it up your ass. And then there sits Brendan all these years. When it's very simple. Teresa wasn't screaming. Brendan didn't deliver the mail. But you wouldn't put Deloris up on the stand. Wouldn't ask Blane specifically about Teresa and whether she was screaming or not. You just answered the questions posed, and we are in control. And we will not ask you if you heard Teresa screaming. And if he did hear her screaming, he would call the cops. Now, how did a bullet with Teresa's brain matter end up in Steven Avery's garage? Now we just opened up a murder investigation. A brand new murder investigation. As of right fucking now. Because Steven Avery did not shoot that bullet through Teresa's brain in the garage. We have evidence of a murder, if you want to go that way. We have evidence of a murder, and that evidence was planted by the police, so therefore they had to murder her someplace else, and if they murdered her someplace else, you wouldn't find deer bones. They would have brought her corpse out there and dumped it, and blamed it on Steven. Thus, she's not dead, and that bullet that's supposed to have Teresa's brain matter and DNA on it, yeah, paint chips. Brendan's smart. He's not stupid. Blane, Dassey, Teresa wasn't screaming from Steven Avery's bedroom. Grandma Deloris Avery, Mama Avery, delivered Steven's mail on the 31st of October of 2000.